So a lot of times when I interview people who've done prison time, they talk about Gladiator school.
Yeah.
But there's actually something called Gladiator wars, where the prisons would intentionally mix inmates on purpose to kind of cause violence. And it would actually come down from headquarters in Sacramento. So this is a real thing?
And that is why I resigned. That is why I resigned. That not only is a real thing, I was ground zero. I was boots on the ground. We were mixing them.
So you would purposely put Norteños and Sureños together, Crips and Bloods together.
More so, even worse, sensitive needs, SNY, PC, protective custody, mixed with general population, GP. That's worse.
That's worse.
Yeah, you got child molesters, you got rats, you got dudes, dropouts. I mean, it's like putting two beta fishes together.
Dropouts is people who left gangs.
Correct.
Snitches?
Yes.
They're all in PC.
Yes.
What about celebrities?
Celebrities are PC for the most part, yes.
Do they ever get put into this gladiator war situation?
No, I don't know of any celebrity that has been put. I don't know if it's sheer luck or just it just didn't happen.
What celebrities were you around during your time?
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight.
Talked to him.
Okay.
I regret not having a good sit-down conversation with Suge Knight, but it was kind of one of those things where, I was always professional and in passing, like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, LT?
Okay, where was Suge Knight locked up?
Yeah, RJD, Donovan, San Diego.
Aha. And how long were you there while he was there?
4 years.
4 years.
A while.
Okay. How is he generally treated in prison?
Good. I mean, everybody knows it's Suge Knight. Dude's big. He has a cane. He was respectful, very respectful. And then in prison, that's gauged. That's highly encouraged to be respectful. He's very respectful, good communication skills, and he was doing his thing.
Okay. Was he in PC, though?
Do I got to answer that?
I mean, I would like you to. I mean, because this has always been the gray area about Suge Knight. Is he in PC or is he in general population?
He's not on general population.
I mean, you would assume that. He's Suge Knight. He's internationally known. He's tied to Tupac.
People have their own. I mean, I don't know why people go to SNY or protective custody, right? But yeah, the yard he was on was not general population.
Okay. I mean, well, you would think in general population, his life potentially could be in danger.
Yeah, but even on the SNY yard, his life can be in danger. But I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
It's wild right now. It's a straight free-for-all right now.
All right. In protective custody, was he around other celebrities, or was it just general? Just protective custody just means general, protective period. So snitches, child molesters.
So protective custody. Let's look at that yard in particular. You got Suge Knight. He's a very famous individual.
Correct.
You got a former high-ranking Mexican mafia member on that yard.
Who left?
Who left?
Okay.
On that same yard, you got 2 buildings with the mentally unstable inmates. So it's giving you an idea of what type of environment it is. And then you got your random dropouts, snitches, sex offenders, rape or child molestation, L&L, under 14, former cops, former COs. That's what it looks like.
Aha. Okay. So what would happen when the prison would put everyone in PC into general population?
I was there. It's a bloodbath. Not only is it a bloodbath because they are messing each other up bad, but I was armed with a 40 millimeter less lethal launcher, and that was me as a lieutenant. So the first time we mixed them, people ask, hey, Hector, why couldn't you stop them? Or why couldn't you say no, right? Why can't you say no that you're not going to mix them? Because we were going through it. We didn't know what was transpiring yet. It was something new. So we hear that they're going to bring 2 busloads of inmates, and they're going to put them on this, at the time, level 1. They started with level 1 dorm setting, the lowest level. But we had the common sense, just because I was on the crisis response team, which is like the SWAT team. So we actually were staged and hidden inside the inmate visiting room, which is kind of shady and sketchy if you think about it. Like, we set them up, knowing they were going to fight. And I was waiting there with a 40 millimeter. They got So the dorms were occupied by sensitive needs yards inmates, S&Y at the time. And they put, I want to say 13 general population inmates on this line and 13 on this line. There's 2 dorms. And we all got on the radio. Hey, they're coming. They're coming from R&R. They're coming from receiving and releasing. They're on their way. And we waited. And as soon as they go into this building, code 3, get down. Code 3. And you're just waiting for your building to go off. And sure as shit. So on that one, this building went off first, right? We jumped the gun on this one and we ran and we responded. But when we get there, nobody was fighting yet. And this just gives you an idea that they're going to fight. We know they're going to fight and they're going to fight regardless if we're present or not. And this is what I found unethical. So I get there armed with a 40 millimeter and I see the one GP inmate surrounded by S&Ys. I mean, there's bunk beds and this is not a good predicament for him. And he's looking at me, they're looking at me, and then they just kicked it off. They didn't care that we were right there. They rushed them. So it was like 9 S&Y rushed that short GP guy, and they were getting down. That dude held it down, and here I am shooting, and I'm shooting the S&Y guys to get them off, right? Because they're exposed to me.
And this is with the rubber bullets?
With the rubber foam, right? Yeah. And it was a single launcher. So I was reloading pretty fast and pretty effective with it. And then here's the bad part. Well, the whole thing was bad, but here's the really bad part. I've been in riots before, and I know the routine, right? The routine is you cuff everybody up, you do your medical evaluation, and then they go to the hole, they go to ADSEG. Well, on this particular time, we zip-tied everybody with flex cuffs. We escorted them out to the basketball courts, and somebody told the inmates, hey, we're going to escort you back in. We're going to cut off your restraints, and you guys are going to keep fighting all night until you guys get tired. And my other friend, who's a lieutenant, looked at me and said, hey, what the fuck did he just say out there? And I'm like, dude, this is crazy, right? Like, I'm getting chills just thinking about it because I'm not cool with that, right? I'm not cool with setting up fights, especially when I'm having to use force, right? Maybe when I was younger and you're eager to use force because you're naive or you're dumb or you're trigger happy. But I was late in the game and this was unethical. Like, so that's exactly what happened. They bring them back in there and they got off again.
Okay. Were inmates dying during this time?
Oh, no, but they were getting messed up bad.
Okay, but inmates are getting killed.
Now,